Alright, great way to start off this video, loading, because this is a loading simulator. Today we're talking about solo leveling Arise, the must-have best characters to have on your account in order to progress content, do things faster, and have a great end game, at least starting early game, correct? Because again, if you don't start the process early game, your end game is going to be pretty, treacherous. Misery. That's what's going to happen. Today we're going to go through that. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. If you want to support me on the Netmarble side of things, you can go in the description or the pinned comment and click that link. Just log into the Netmarble forum or site and then just hit support or use my code, lowercase GOGO. That's GOGO. Simple. Helps me out a ton if you would like to. Beyond that, let's hop into it. New to the channel, again, like and subscribe. Let's check it out. The first things for this list over here, we're going to be using this tier list over here. This is going to be the Prywin side of things. If you know Prywin, they're a very reputable and very sort of good guide-heavy site where it gives you an idea of what characters do, how good they are and everything, and their tier list format, in my opinion, is the best way to look at things, right? In multiple games, you have different categories. For example, for a game like Nikkei, if you've played it, you have multiple typings, being, again, Burst 1, Burst 2, Burst 3. Now, if you have a character that's Burst 3, okay, you can't really just use that Burst 3 character. You gotta require other characters, being the Burst 2 and Burst 1 slots. In this game, you can't just live off this game with just water supports or water DPSs or just simply wind DPSs or whatever. You can't do that. You gotta have multiple characters, and each category has to have their best character. So remember, let's say you need to go and take on a content that is weak to light, but is resistant to dark. All those dark characters you invested in basically won't work unless they're a support character like Libora. I messed that clicking up there heavily. But if it's an example like this character may not excel because it's damage resistant to, again, that attribute. So in this case, you need to, again, invest into each sort of attribute in order to make sure you have the advantage in this game and the ability to slaughter and destroy upcoming content. That's what you have to know. So again, at this point in time, we have 3 characters released. One being Choi, an outstanding character for the fire category. Yes, you already had a great character for the fire category, but this character shines above. Well, in the aspect of, like, well, they're both good, but I'm trying to say, like, shines. You know what I mean? There you go. Beyond that, you have a character list like this. For the win attribute, we're still waiting for a new win character. This character's good. He's not the best, but he's good. When a new win character drops, what's going to happen is this character will sort of fall down a little bit because, again, we're waiting for a win character. For what we have here, this character excels while this character flounders. So, again, it's that kind of aspect of it. Okay, now again, looking at the light category, you had this character who was very good, then you had a broken, insane, outstanding, busted character which popped up, and you have a support character. So the light category is kind of stacked now. You got your tank, got your DPS, got your healer, or support, right? Other categories will have this, so again, that's why this tier list is the best. This is the tier list over here, and this is why I think this is the best one to look at, because again, it gives you the idea for, okay, now I need to beat Arachnid. Now, I need to have a light character to do that. What is the light character I can use? Let me take a look over here. SS tier is already taking a spot up, and that is Cha. Cha is an SS tier character simply because she does so much. I wrote a list here of what she does because I would like to use this multiple times in future videos and such. It is an insanity how good this character really is and what she does. She has she cancels HP, correct, basically, or recovery disable, basically, which is first off just immense in so many things. Arachnid, in so many bosses, just chef's kiss. The crit rate buffs and everything are just wonderful. The entire aspect of sort of like, how do I describe it? She's not gimmicky, right? She with how her passive is described, I'm trying to like say this in the most political way and possible and proper way, but it's like, she's not gimmicky, right? There's a lot of characters that have some gimmicks. Those gimmicks don't kick off the right way. Whoops, she doesn't do good. She will do good in every instance, and there's not really too much build-up required. She will just start doing good just like that, correct? There's no such thing as, oh, I gotta do this to make the character work. She just works off the outright, like just straight up, correct? I'm trying to say it like the best way possible, but I hope that made sense to you. She's not like relying on, whoops, this didn't trigger properly, great, now I can't use her, restart the run, this didn't work, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. But again, SS tier character simply because of that, right? She literally power crept the entire game. People are saying that's like the big like talk of the town because yeah, she created a whole tier of her own, and every tier list just says she's busted because she is. She's very damn good. Beyond that, for the light category, you have a character like Min. Very good character, insane support. This character is absolutely nuts when it comes to support. You can take a look over there in the description of him. He's an excellent support, applying strong debuffs to the enemies while also being able to heal and buff the allies. Healing on its own is not necessarily amazing, but with everything else he can provide, he is an amazing option to run your teams. He does not need to be on for long and lets others shine. Very powerful support character. So again, if we look at tier lists, he's going to be up there because, again, support is a huge kind of attribute in this game, and it allows your damage dealers to damage deal in a further capacity than they could have by themselves. So again, there's that. On the S tier category over here, again, wonderful tank, wonderful character, but obviously the other version of him is a little bit better. He's a pure DPS, and again, in this category, he's kind of getting outshined a little bit because, again, two very powerful characters. Over here for A tier, Kim is down here, Yu is down here, and then again over here, C tier. There you go. So again, it looks to be the best SR characters, which I do agree with, are these two over here. I don't know if I would consider her S tier, but you know, I could go with that, right? But again, Kang and Park are my two favorite S tier characters. SR characters for S tier. I added the extra S. Yeah, I messed it up. All right, just go with it. So there is that. For the dark category, again, S+ over here for Silvermane. A wonderful character. Bleed damage is his main attribute. He will destroy. He is a monster slaughter when it comes to bosses and such, and if you did dupe him, you actually did walk away with some more benefits. But again, for a character, first off, also his tap in or tag in function is just chef's kiss, right? The amount of support he also provides for his entire thing there, I think it's his passive, right? That does very well and very big wonders, and they definitely cooked with that character. Also, again, Kang, Libora, and Lim, again, wonderful characters, more of a support character, outstanding character, and if you gear her correctly, you will become a monster slaughter. And again, in my opinion, most boss content, honestly, but yeah. Lim over there, we got Huang over here, and we have nothing else for that category. Over here for fire, we have Choi and we have Emma, both S+ characters. Choi does require more to make him really good. Mainly his A1 allows his damage to, right there, exponentially increase, changing his basic skill to a crater with far better range and triple damage. So yeah, his A1 is like more of a requirement, but he is still like literally god tier DPS, and without the crit and all crap, you know, he really does good. And they kind of cooked in his entire aspect of his kit. I like how they did it. No crit, no crit, no crit, and whatever he does, his base damage is just, you know, really good. And the way you build him is just so much more fun, and it was easy. I built him day one, and I destroyed with him day one, which is cool. Emma, support character, S+, doesn't need any explaining. She is nuts, bro. She is nuts what she provides. She serves as a top tier support for fire DPS. She is able to increase fire damage and defense penetration for the team. While doing all this, she is also applying burns, which are huge. You will not regret getting her, be it for farming gates or slaughtering bosses. Again, using my vocabularistics over here, slaughtering bosses is correct with these characters here. Sadly, again, this character over here at B tier, kind of understandable. That's there. S+, Seo, I don't know how to say her name. SEO, I don't know how to say her name. This character, god tier. Cerebus, oh, destroy. I don't know how to say his name either. The dog, okay? Destroy him, dude. Literally, outstanding break character. Breaks so quickly, it's not even funny. Like, in my opinion, one of my favorite characters in the game, and I'm biased to say that she's like top 3 in my opinion, but I stand by that. In my opinion, she's my favorite for various reasons, and those reasons cannot be described, but you know, you can find those reasons. Break is the reason. Don't lie to yourself. There's 2 other reasons. Who knows? But yeah. Very good character. She's very good for the dog, and it's like she's a must-have for the dog as of right now, because again, she's the only water character in her category, and the amount of guard break she does is just beautiful, dude. She applies shields to the team. She's a very good tagging character also for Jinwoo. Very good character all around, and deserves the S+ tier ranking over there. S tier, we have Nam over here. Again, you can read through the description over there. I'm not going to dedicate too much time to SR characters because I still think that these two are like the highlights of the SR category. Still pretty good, but yeah, again, you can read through that. So there's that. Over here, I think this is an OC character on a ruse. We have Han over here and Lee over here. Again, those were those characters ended up. For the win category, the final category of the video over here, we have Huang. Dude, I don't know how to say these names, dude. Dongso. Let's go with that. Dongsu. I don't know how to say his name, dude. I suck at this. We have a character over here. Not a bad character, but again, in the win category, he definitely is getting placed high because the reason of being the only main wind destroyer. This guy was the free guy. That's why they kind of made him pretty crappy. He's not bad. He does offer some decent guard breaking away. Would I ever run him? Probably not. Yeah, he is free, so he's going to be good for like early game and such, and just to be used here and there. But overall, he's just not good. This character is good. He's a very good unit. It's just, again, there's a lot of stuff that will sort of be in his way in a way, right? For a little bit, as Wind is, you know, not a category, I think, any focus for a little bit, he will have free reign in this category, but he is still a good unit. Basically, the description here, he's a unit with a dormant potential that is waiting for the right boss. With the ability to remove armor, he will be powerful force. Once we get a boss with armor, still has damage, or his damage is quite good even without the ability, basically for his kit. Having the ability to increase his defense, he will rather be rather tanky while dishing out enough damage to make him a solid unit. So again, a good character, just waiting for that. And as time progresses, I think that with win category, some stuff might drop in here that kind of outshadows him. Or you see that right now. You see that right now. This dude, she dropped it. Everyone's like, what the fudge happened? She straight up made a whole tier of herself. Everyone that makes the tier list basically says she's like on top, dude. She's literally just in like a league of her own. That's how good she is as a character. So it's first waifu reasons and bias reasons, and she's busted. So everything just goes hand in hand. But beyond that, last but not least here, Park, freaking insane character. Also, she was my I lie. He was my favorite character in the closed or in the early access. I was able to like build him pretty well. I loved it. Oh, chef's kiss. Over here, though, really good character. She's a phenomenal unit that offers support in multiple ways. She increases ultimate damage, cleanses debuffs, which is good. And at A3, she will be giving a party members quite a lot of power gauge. Her dupes are some of the most desirable in the whole game, considering all she gets. At A5, she will start the fight with her ultimate ready. Ooh, and I think her ultimate's actually pretty nasty too. So if you have that, you are cooking. Does they show the skills or no? Skills over here aren't available yet. They'll be added soon. Damn it. I can load up the game, but, you know, I don't have to crop all that out. It's going to be rough. So, yeah, there you go. That's the entire thing over here. That's the tier list. They have a tier list for weapons also, but we'll talk about that in a separate video and go through that later on because I already made an 11-minute video here, so I'll make that as a separate one, but that is what we got here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's, again, my thought process and everything. I do understand that people make like a normal tier list where it's like, oh, Cha there, Superman here, Choi right after, and whatever. That's a great tier list and all, but it's like, oh, I can only go for Cha and that's it. I shouldn't go for Choi? No. Go for Choi too. You need multiple characters. You need multiple aspects. You need multiple categories to be filled. That's why I like how Perrin does it, because again, it's listed in the order of that. It doesn't matter like anything, correct? It just matters, okay, light category, I need a light character. Cha's the character. Okay, fire category, I need Choi, right? So I just like this formatting. So yeah, there you go. Take care, have fun. It's been it for me. Peace out.